All right, so at this point, you're going to slide, push, pull, slide, whatever you want to call it, stagger forms, and by pushing and pulling, you can stagger them, and connecting, but connecting is going to be another video that I'll show you on the main drawing. So what I'm going to do is, see this, how this is divided into quarters. I'm going to pull this guy in this direction. I'm just going to move it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend these lines. And I'll end it about here. And then I'm going to move this up about here. And I'm just guessing, you know, I moved that up that much. I moved this up this much. Now it even looks longer than it was. It's not I don't care if it looks longer or not. It's not really important to me right now. And then I'm going to put this in. And I'm going to put this there. So, and then I can erase this line. And I can erase this line. The reason I'm showing you this is because when you have a big rectangle and it takes up so much space, you can break it up. You can break it up and move it around and make it more complex, make it more intricate, more activity going on. So you'll see, just by trying something like this, it's going to open up more opportunity for you to explore and experiment with this project. It's an in-process project. So by exploring and experimenting with these techniques, it will open up ideas. So the other thing I'm going to do, I might keep this here, but I might slide this guy back. So if I slide it back, I already have these lines extended a little bit just by the nature of drawing it. And then I'm going to slide it back about this deep. And it means I run this over here. Now I'm going to slide the front of it back too. And I'm going to explain why this will be a good decision in a minute. So now I'm going to erase the, there we go, the old here. And I'm going to put in the new, and the new is right here. See this little area there? I'm going to bring this up to the third vanishing point. That's the old corner. I'm going to bring this down to the left vanishing point. This is basically redrawing the box. Now, this looks a little funky. So I need to erase this because this is the old line. And I need to erase this and this. And then I have to, I'm just going to take this out. And now I can extend this line further because I took some of it out, but I have to make sure to connect to the vanishing point. And then this guy continues down on. So now I push this back, I push this up, but look at this plane shift here. It goes from this plane to this plane, back to this plane, back to this plane. Your eye kind of does this, right? Whereas before, it's this like straight, slick surface. This adds variety, moves things around. So I want you to experiment with doing this to a bunch of different forms. And again, you could go the random approach, slide things, take things out, add things. And then eventually I want you to start to slide, push, pull. You can pull things out in this direction, push them in this direction. I'll just show you how to pull something. I'm going to pull this last piece out that way. Instead of going back when I extended it in this direction, I'm just going to extend it towards me. So you just extend it this way. 1, 2, and then you're going to have to do this corner here. It goes to this vanishing point there. And you don't have to do the back one because you won't see it. But I'll explain this in a second. Let's pull it out this. Should we pull out this much? Let's pull out this much. Getting a little close to the edge there. Pull out that much. This is going to go down here. Once that intersects that line there, you just run that back up to the third vanishing point. And see this little line here, you're going to run that back down to the, oops, I'm getting too confident there. right down there. All right, so I extended that out, but when you extend it out, you're gonna have to erase the old, otherwise you'll get confused. And now I have something much more interesting than I had before, and I'm just using the same rectangle. So a lot of you, when you get to the stage 2B or stage 3, a lot of students get stuck and they're like, I don't know what to do next. You just try something, make a move, and it's gonna push your drawing in a certain direction. Whether the move's gonna end up going somewhere, don't try to pre-think where it's gonna go. Just make a move and eventually it will go somewhere. If it doesn't, try and move somewhere else, try and move somewhere else, try and move somewhere else, and eventually it will kind of work its way out. Just have the confidence it's gonna work. Don't get stuck and sweat over a decision. Just make a move. All right, on that note, good luck.